Hello, it's the greatest PowerPoint showman here from Be Presentable, and I thought I'd just do a little bit of a video demo for you today of a presentation that I've designed in the form of a quiz board or like a game show. And this is something that you could quite easily make yourself, for your own purposes, whether that be for student engagement, if you were working in outreach or widening participation or recruitment within higher education or further education even, or maybe you work in sales or anything like that, and you want to kind of have an added level of fun or interactivity to your presentations that you might do, your sales pitches. At the end of whatever you've delivered more formally, you could put up a quiz that kind of goes over some of the points and some of the things you were trying to get across to kind of help people to summarize what they've learned, what they know about the company, what they know about your services. This is a really good way to do that. And it adds a little bit more fun as well, so that the audience who might have sat in a PowerPoint presentation and taken a lot of information can have something a bit more fun and competitive at the end. So here's the presentation. As you can see, I've got this in edit mode at the moment. So if we were to put this into presentation mode down here, we'll click on this. The presentation loads up, and there's a bit of music and everything like that as well. And as you can see, we could put your own name in there for hosted by, whoever it's going to be. You could have your own logo in the top corner if you wanted to. And it's been set up as well, so that as well as if you're going to deliver this face-to-face to an audience, you can obviously go through the presentation however you want. But also, if this was going to be something that you wanted to embed on your website or send out to participants of your presentation afterwards, so that they can actually just engage with themselves on their own tablets, PCs, phones or whatever, they could actually do that themselves, because it's been set up in kiosk mode, which means a user can only interact with the predetermined buttons that you have set on screen. So if I was to click on anywhere in the background here, nothing is to happen, so it won't go anywhere else in the presentation. If I press the space bar on my laptop, nothing happens, and same with the arrow key. So you cannot move through this presentation unless you use the predetermined buttons, which is obviously really useful when you want to make it user-friendly for people who might be viewing this presentation on a device such as a laptop, a phone, a tablet, or whatever. Okay. So when you click there, it loads up our category board. Now, obviously, these categories can be whatever you like. You could put on the categories the kind of content that you delivered as part of your sales presentation. You could put on there the different things you might have delivered as part of your higher education or further education presentation. So whether it's a topic about student life, particular subjects, it could be about student finance or whatever. It's completely up to you, whatever you like. But again, this adds a little bit more level of interactivity for your audience who you might be delivering it to, or if they're sat at home on their own PC or laptop or whatever, it just adds that little bit more fun to it, because they can choose exactly which category they want to go with first. So we'll just choose any category. Let's go with category 4. And as you can see, we get taken here to a question slide. So here you could have any question you like. We can see already which the correct answer is going to be, because I've left that on there so that we can show you kind of how it would have been put together. But obviously you could put the correct answer wherever you like, and whatever wrong answers you want to choose yourself and your question in the box up here. So let's pretend that our audience are going to get the wrong answer. They click on this one. What happens is the right answer actually appears, so they get a corrected answer, corrected version there. And then if we click back to category board, we go back to the original place in our presentation, so back to the category board. And as you can see, question 4's vanished, which is really useful, because, of course, you don't want people to repeat questions that they've already done. You want them to be able to work through it logically and eliminate all of the questions on the board. Let's just do one more just to demonstrate. Click on category 7. The correct answers in the bottom corner this time. Again, you can have whatever question you like in there, whatever answers. Let's go with the right answer. And there you go. The right answer appears. Back to category board. And once again, that category has now disappeared. When you're happy with that, you click finish, and it jumps you forward over the presentation. All of the rest of the questions are out there. Gives you a bit of a congratulations screen that says well done, and so on. And when you're ready, you click continue, and that that takes you to the end of your presentation. So something else that's really handy to know is that obviously if you've designed this presentation to be viewed by participants, maybe over, you might have sent it over email, or they might be accessing it on your website or whatever. So we've set it up in kiosk mode. So as we explained earlier, they can't click anywhere else on screen apart from any buttons that you've predetermined. But obviously if you provide your email address like that, they could click on that and it would load up an email window, so they could get in touch with you if they had any further questions or wanted to make an inquiry. And also you can even put your social media buttons as well. So if you wanted to connect them straight up with your own social media channels, you could easily do that. So if I click on Twitter here, you'll be able to see that in a matter of seconds, it loads up your Twitter account and they can follow your Twitter account and connect with you on there as well. Hope that's been useful, but that's something that's very, very easy to do using PowerPoint. Obviously, that's something I can provide training on, but it's very easy to do. It's just a way you can make your presentations a little bit more engaging, whether it's a way that you could deliver information, or it's something you could stick on the end of a more formal presentation to kind of summarize people's learning, go over some of the important points, and make it more memorable, fun, and interactive. Thank you for watching.